So I'm going to show you guys how to make one of the more difficult lightsabers, Count Dooku's curved hilt. So you want to start with kind of a thin cardboard roll. This one came out of some baking paper, and I took the little plastic caps out of the side. Then you want to take a pair of scissors or utility knife and cut it into 3 pieces, and then cut those pieces off at an angle. And then you'll just glue all the pieces together with the angle, which gives it the Dooku curved shape. You can just use hot glue for this because it's just cardboard. So then those plastic caps I took out, I took one of them and I painted it metallic silver, and then I slipped it back into the end of the cardboard tube. Then I took a little bit of silver adhesive foil and wound that around the first cardboard tube. Then I cut the odd-shaped piece that goes on the end, stuck it to some silver adhesive foil, and cut out around it. And then just ran a little bit of glue along the flat edge. You need to use something that can stick to the silver foil, so I'm using Power Tack, not hot glue. And then just stuck that to the bottom of the front side of the lightsaber. And then I cut a rectangle with slanted edges from some 5mm craft foam and covered it in gold foil and glued that to the top. Then I put some silver foil in the corners of the other two, and then took a piece of 3mm craft foam and wrapped that around the center. And then I took a bunch of silver adhesive foil strips and I wrapped those around the craft foam. If they don't stay in place, you might have to glue them. Mine have stayed in place so far, but if not, you can always just glue them. And so used a lot of silver strips to do this. But there it is once I've got all the silver strips. Then I took some distressed studs left over from the Star-Lord jacket actually, and I used a pair of scissors to bend the tails out on the inside and put one on each side. Then I painted the lower portion black and put a piece of 3mm craft foam around the very bottom so that you get the different thicknesses, and then covered that in some more silver foil. Then I cut this weird looking little piece out of 5mm craft foam, painted it red, and glued the flat side to the lower part of the lightsaber for the trigger. Then I cut just a plain rectangle from 5mm foam, covered it in silver foil, and glued that on top of the bottom. And then I used some black electrical tape to make the black lines. You can also just paint these on, but I like the tape because it gives them precision. And then I just filled in the bottom with a circle of black craft foam to close off the bottom. So there's the main body of the lightsaber, and then for the finishing touch, you just want to take some metallic silver puffy paint and make a bunch of lines across that top part so that you end up with something that looks like this. And so here we have the entire Count Dooku lightsaber.
Tell me, friend, when did Saruman the Wise abandon reason for madness?
When I realized that your feeble wizard powers were no match against this.